Hi again, thanks for joining me here at the Stamp with Wendy YouTube channel. Today I'd like to just show you a really quick, simple way to transform a card design into a 6x6 page, and then if you like, fit that 6x6 page onto a 12x12 page. The card I'm starting with is this one here. This is a card that was designed by someone and I saw it at the Stampin' Up! Convention 2009. I'm really sorry, I don't know who designed this card, so if you do know, please let me know so that I can give them proper credit. I think it's a beautiful card. It's fantastic for either men or boys. You could give it to a lady even. It's a great design. So I liked this design so much that I wanted to design a 6x6 page using that the same elements and colours. So I came up with this one. There's my 6x6 page. That's my little boy Sam. He's 2.5, isn't he gorgeous? And so now I'm going to fit this into a 12x12 page. To do that, I'm going to use the same colours and the same elements and just make them larger to fit them onto the page. So I'll start with my 12x12 textured Riding Hood red cardstock. And on the original card, if you look closely, you can see that there's a inked background. So I'm going to show you how to do that now because I want to carry that over to my 12x12 page. So using the Riding Hood red ink, just open that up and lock it into place. And now to get that inked background, all you need to do is just hold your stamp pad and stamp it down onto the cardstock and just twisting and turning to get some different angles. And we'll just do that all over the page. Now by the magic of television, I've just finished inking this background. That's all done now. Now I'm going to add my patterned papers to match the card and the 6x6 page. This is the pattern paper Washington Apple Designer Series paper. And it's the sheet that has all of the tiny little coloured squares all over it. I've just cut a strip. I counted across 6 squares and cut that strip. So this is 12 inches long. And then, as the lady who designed the card has done, I've trimmed down some of the squares to get that effect. So I'm going to stick this to my 12x12 page, just like that, across that bottom corner, with some snail adhesive. Give that a nice firm press to bond the adhesive. Okay, then on the card and the 6x6 page, we've got some So Saffron cardstock that's been put through the crimper. So I'm going to add that to my 12x12 page as well. This one I made earlier. So I'll just put some snail adhesive on that, just in each corner, and a little in the middle to anchor it. And then I'm going to stick that to my 12x12 page as well. Now I'm going to stick my 6-inch page just here. So I'll line that up, and then I want to carry the Bashful Blue through to the larger page. So I've cut a piece of Bashful Blue cardstock and I've just sponged around the edges with the Bashful Blue ink. Now I want to, because I'm not adding any white to my 12x12 page, I want to carry across this punched effect. So I'm going to do that down the edge of the Bashful Blue cardstock. This is the spiral punch. And so once again, just turning it over to use that punch. And you just push in your cardstock. There's a little nodule just here in the window of the punch. So just push your cardstock up against that nodule and punch. To carry the pattern along, that little nodule then becomes an anchor point. You just poke that through that previous punch that you did. And to carry that pattern all the way to the end, just turn over your cardstock and punch, and then turn that back over obviously, and just keep poking that nodule into the previous punched hole. And just continue that to the end. And once again, by the magic of television, I'm just finishing that off now. And that's done. Now to get this distressed look that you can see, I'll hold that up close for you. Hopefully you can see around the edges of the white, whisper white cardstock there. I've distressed the edges. I just did that with my fingernail, just running it along the edge of the cardstock. Just some gentle pressure there, just running that along all the way around. Now this edge we're not going to see all of it, so we don't need to go all the way down, just part of the way. And then continue that down the bottom. Very quick and simple to do. And along the tabs, just be a bit gentle with those because they are a bit flimsy. But you do want to rough them up a little bit, so don't worry if they bend. That just adds to the effect. Almost done. Okay, and that's done. Just give those a little bit of a fold. The odd one can fold up. And then we'll line that up on the page, roughly where we want it. And we'll stick that down with snail adhesive as well. Just as you're pressing that down, just line up once again. And give that a firm push. And last but not least, I'd just like to show you this sentiment here. I've stamped that using the Outlined for Fun stamp set, which is this one here. You get 6 stamps in this set, and I've just used the Happy Birthday stamp, but obviously because it wasn't Sam's birthday when the photo was taken, I've just inked up the word happy. I used my markers for that, my Stampin' Write markers, and I've just inked up each letter in a separate colour, and I've pulled the colours from the Washington Apple Designer Series paper. Okay, so we'll stick our page down now. Just making sure to get that straight and give it a nice firm press. And there you go, our finished page. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. That was how to create a 12 by 12 scrap page and a 6 by 6 scrap page from someone's card design. Thanks for joining me. I look forward to sharing with you again here on the Stamp with Wendy YouTube channel.